Feel blessed, be blessed, and stay blessed. Good morning. Happiness. Happiness is something that everyone wants. Happiness is something that everyone craves. Most people would say that happiness is nothing more than a passing moment or a passing thought where you're happy because of this or because of that. You know, you had a good day because of this or because of that. Most people they feel like that's about as good as happy gets. But with work and dedication, one can choose simply just to be happy. To just be happy. Do not attach it to anything, just simply be happy. Don't say I'm happy because of this or because of that. Simply learn to say, I am happy because I'm happy. Once you start doing that, you actually get to a point where it becomes a a stage of gratitude that makes it that much easier for you to always be happy. That it won't change you being happy just because something happens that was unexpected. You're still happy. Something's going on, but you're still happy. Because whatever it is that's going on, 9 to 10 is something that you could not control. So since you can't control it, there's no reason why it should affect how you feel inside. It's an outside situation. You should never let what's on the outside of you be strong enough or intense enough or capable enough to be able to disturb the mood you may have inside. And once you do that, then that's when it just switches back to happiness just being a passing moment. But when you can learn to be happy, just to simply be happy. Be happy. See the joy among all the pain. Be able to move from a state of just simply accepting life for what it is and not fighting it. There's going to always be something that can keep you from being happy or keep you from smiling. But if you just come to see that happiness is truly a state of a being and not just a passing emotion, things change. This is not to say that you're going to be happy in the way people think of happiness. No, this state of happiness is nothing more than a state of true appreciation for whatever moment you may be in. To simply appreciate that moment for what it is, be it good or bad. Because there are some of us that are gone that would love to have even a bad day over no more days at all. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a gift. No matter how painful it may be, it's a gift. Learning to accept the things that we cannot change. And then making a decision to no longer let those things that we cannot change dictate how we feel about ourselves. Because if you can't change it, that means you really didn't have a role in a situation. And once you become upset over something that you can't change, now you're allowing, the outside world to affect the inside world. Those two worlds coexist all at once. And it's once you learn to find the balance between the two and seeing there are going to be some things that you cannot control no matter how much you want to control them. Be it with your kids, with your family, spouse, no matter who it may be with. There's going to always be a scenario or something that's going to occur that you wish did not happen, but it was out of your hands. So now you only have two choices. You can become caught up in all of that and allow it to send you into a state of sadness, or you can accept it for what it is and do what you can to move from that point with a smile on your face. To simply say that, yes, this may have happened, but I'm not going to let it keep me from being happy. Not going to let it keep me from still finding the good things that are left, even though this thing or that thing has occurred. Just be happy. Simply be happy. You just simply learn to be happy. A lot of things change. But an interesting thing is, when you start to truly love yourself, truly love yourself, that state of happiness actually comes not too long after that when you truly do it for so long and after a while. Because you start seeing that you're not attaching your happiness to a person, place, or thing. You're waking up in the day already happy. Nothing has even happened yet on the outside world. You just simply wake up and you're happy. Because the fact that you even got to wake up and put your feet on the floor any morning is a blessing. And that in itself should be reason enough for you to be happy. Everything else that occurs is just icing on the cake, so to speak. But the greatest gift you get to have every single day is another day. That second gift would be that first breath you take when you wake up. That first breath. Even before you even realize what's going on, you really didn't even shut the alarm off. But that morning, in the morning, when you take that first conscious breath, if you can learn to take that first conscious breath in the morning and have nothing but happiness be the first thing you feel, and you just keep doing that, and you do it every single day, after a while, being happy becomes something that it's not even as complicated as it seems. To be happy and choose to smile. The more you come to know yourself, the more you come to love yourself, the more you accept certain things that you wouldn't accept before. Because you've taken time to put things where they're supposed to go and allow things where they're supposed to go be there. And you simply learn to respond to any moment with some variation of happiness. I know this all sounds kind of crazy. I could be crazy. I could be. I truly could be. You know, I have no scientific proof of anything that I ever speak about. I can't sit here and map you out a road at exactly how I came with the conclusion that I came up with when I speak the things I speak. But I'm no longer going to waste any more time trying to explain those things. I'm just going to simply allow myself to speak what I know I should speak. That's it. I'm just going to be happy just speaking the things I know I'm supposed to speak, regardless of who understands and Hell, even half the time, I don't even understand why I pick the things that I pick to speak on. I do the things that I do because I learned to move from my soul. And when you do that, you can even surprise yourself. And that's when life really becomes beautiful and quite interesting. Every moment can be a moment to be happy. When you start being grateful for the most smallest, minute of things, and you start becoming conscious of what life really is and seeing the real, true beauty of what life is. The true beauty of life cannot be bought. It has no price tag. You can't bribe your way into it. And you can't pay someone to see it for you. It's simply a way of being, and once you choose to be that way, happiness is sure to follow. To be conscious of your life and all the true beauty you have within your life. That when you become stuck on all the pain and all the negative emotions and all the things that didn't go the way you expected them to, and you know, when you get caught up on all those things, you miss a lot of beauty. You miss a lot of beauty. And you live in such a state to where everything outside of you causes you to always be angry within you. You lose all the beauty that is there before you. It takes no work to be upset. It truly takes no effort to find a reason to be hateful. I mean, the world provides many of them. It's an easy thing to do is to be hateful and walk along with the crowd and, just be like everyone else. But when you choose to be conscious of the things you do, then being like everyone else is not something you truly want to be anymore. Because in my opinion, if we were meant to be the same, then everyone would look the same, everyone would do the same things. There would be no variations of anything. Everything would look the same. We'd all dress the same. How, how boring of a world would that be? It's bad enough that we already have a collective source of people and groups of people that already think the same way, be it a good or a bad thing. You know, they think good things or they think bad things. Either way, it's one chooses to no longer be like everyone else. The happiness, truly, it comes. It comes. Excuse the moments of pause and silence, but as I'm speaking this to you, I'm also absorbing it myself because I don't even know where all this comes from sometimes. You can learn to be happy all the time. Learning to love who you are is the start of that. Learning to simply accept you for you is like the doorway to be able to be happy and see a lot of beauty in the world that most people overlook because everyone wants to move too fast. And sometimes you have to understand you have to slow down, be still, be easy, and see the beauty among everything that's going on. no matter what's going on. Find a reason to be happy every day. And what works for me is, like I said, that first breath you take in the morning, that first conscious breath you take in the morning, your feet hit the floor. Anything from that point on should make you happy. No matter how crazy it may be, how much it aggravates you, it still should make you happy because you have a chance, you have time to do something someone else didn't have the time to do. And that's choosing to be happy. It's a choice. It's a choice to choose to be happy. Just choose to be happy. No matter what's going on, just choose to be happy. Start loving who you are. Start doing the things that truly make you smile on a daily basis. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, just find something that truly makes you smile. No matter how silly, how crazy, how odd, no matter any of those things, you just do it. You spend that 5 minutes just being happy because you are moving from the best you. You are moving from something that cannot be taken away. It has no attachment to the outside world, so nothing on the outside world can take it from you. Once you find a reason to be happy that can't be taken from you, then you're going to always be happy. You're going to always be happy. Love your life. Love your life. Appreciate the good and learn from the bad. Just love your life. Be happy. Just be happy. No worries at all. Just be happy. Oh my. Feel blessed. Be blessed. Just be happy. Stay blessed. Good morning to you all.